Hello, so today we're going to talk about another contentious subject. So, hot on the heels of last week's episode on how long you should leave your Chihuahua alone, this week we're going to be talking about another contentious subject. Is it okay to dress up your Chihuahua? Now, there's always been a need for functional clothing for dogs that need protection if they are working breeds, if they are rescue dogs, working in search and rescue, if they are military dogs, etc. So there are times when dogs need protection, and you can include in that a warm, cozy jumper. If you're living in a cold climate and you want to get your dog out, it's okay to put your dog, if they will tolerate it, into a well-fitting warm jumper, or possibly a raincoat, or kind of mat type thing. These are functional clothing. These are clothing that you need in order to keep your dog safe. The problem we have around clothing for dogs is it's gone way, way beyond anything that could be called functional. So some of these outfits that you can buy for your Chihuahua are quite elaborate, covered in frills, covered in with trains, or whatever they've got on them. And one of the reasons that we don't encourage dressing your Chihuahua up is it interferes with your dog's movement. It interferes with the ability for your dog to express themselves. When they go out, your dog wants to just do dog stuff, okay? They want to sniff, they want to roll, they want to just go out and behave naturally like a dog. And putting them in outfits will prevent and will interfere with your dog's movement, especially if you are putting them in boots. No dog needs to wear shoes unless they are a rescue dog working in hazardous conditions. Shoes and boots interfere with the way your dog walks. It interferes with your dog's gait, causing strains and muscles, and just generally putting their whole physical movement out of kilter. Dogs do not need to wear boots. They have perfectly well developed paws, and they are perfectly capable of dealing with rain and a bit of snow, sand, or whatever. Now, another reason that we don't dress our dogs up is because they can overheat. Dogs have fur. Quite often they have two layers of fur. They have an undercoat of fur as well. If you put an outfit on them, they can overheat. And it's very difficult for a dog to go, do you know what? Can I take this off now because I'm a bit hot? Okay. So again, your dog can be finding them uncomfortable. They can be overheating. And there's a possibility that if it doesn't fit properly, that it can be rubbing. It can be rubbing under their arms. It could be rubbing their belly or around their neck. So again, it's impeding their movement. It's stopping them from behaving in a natural way and just doing natural dog stuff. Now, taking even those two reasons out of the equation, one of the biggest problems around dressing up your dog is manhandling your dog. Now, the shelters are literally full of dogs with behavior issues, and a lot of this is because of this incessant manhandling. It's pulling things over your dog's head, pushing them into clothes, doing things to your dog that your dog is highly unlikely to be consenting to. Now, some dogs will come out swinging. Some dogs will get their teeth out and they will object very, very, they will make it very easy to see that they don't want this. But some other dogs are not quite as assertive as that. So it's unlikely that your dog is going to be consenting to having all of these clothes pulled over their head, being manhandled into things, and it starts to create anxiety around your movement. And you could find that your dog starts to worry when you approach it. You put your hand near the dog, and the dog feels anxious enough that they feel the need to defend themselves. And what happens is the more you push your dog through this, and the more you put your dog in the situation, the more this is going to escalate. And all that happens is your dog gets more and more upset about it. It's more inclined to defend itself. Someone is going to get bitten, and then your relationship is breaking down, and possibly the dog ends up in a shelter. There are more dogs in shelters struggling with behavior issues than probably any other reason. Now, another good reason for not dressing your Chihuahua up, and I'm going to share something on my screen with you in a minute, well, in fact, I'll do it now. Hold on, let me just do this. Okay, I guess you can see that. I'm just going to move you through this. Okay, is this, okay? So people see images like this. Now, frankly, this really upsets me, okay? But what this is doing is it is encouraging people to get a Chihuahua so they can have an Instagram account or TikTok account or whatever it is, and they can post little pictures of their Chihuahua looking really cute and get lots of engagement, okay? This is so far away from being cute. It just couldn't be further away from being, from not, I can't even say it. The words won't even come out. What this does is it encourages people to get a Chihuahua in order to put them on Instagram or put them on TikTok, to dress them up and get lots of really cute interaction, which encourages breeders. It encourages breeders to breed these teacup Chihuahuas. There's no such thing as a teacup Chihuahua. A teacup Chihuahua is the runt of the litter, which is quite often manufactured in ways you don't even want to know, to make them small, so that people can dress them up and put them on social media. So this is shameful. Okay, I'm sorry, whoever's this dog this is absolutely shameful. And while I'm on the subject, the dog has glasses on, okay? These are fashion glasses. Dogs don't generally need to wear glasses, and if they do, it would be something that you would do through your vet. What happens is you are shading your dog's eyes, but these are not UV protected. You shade your dog's eyes, the pupil opens, and you are then letting more UV on into your dog's eye, potentially causing damage, okay? Not only are you confusing the dog? Are you making it difficult for the dog? You are actually always almost damaging their eyesight as well. Dogs do not need to wear glasses, okay? Okay, so this one, teaching a dog to hold something is okay, I get that. But having it dressed in some crazy little outfit, okay, not sure why anybody thinks that's cute. And the majority of these Instagram posts are just so people can sell tat, okay? You can sell a dog mum t-shirt or a Chihuahua keyring or something absolutely nonsense. Again, boots. Don't need to wear boots, okay? Do not put dogs in boots, okay? Unless they are working in hazardous conditions. I'm just going to stop share there. Otherwise, I'm just going to get really upset. So dressing your Chihuahua up like that, putting them on social media, is pretty much going to encourage people to buy Chihuahuas to do that too, and encourages breeders to breed these teacup Chihuahuas. So it's another really good reason why we just should not be allowing this, and we should not be doing it. But one of the most important reasons why we're not going to be dressing our Chihuahuas up is it demeans the breed. Okay, do you see German Shepherds dressed up in frilly tutus? No, you quite often see German Shepherds or collies engaged in a sport, engaged in something constructive. You very rarely ever see a larger breed dog dressed up in a frilly tutu. It literally demeans the breed. Chihuahuas are highly intelligent. They are quite feisty dogs. They are just as capable of achieving and reaching their potential as any other breed. And dressing them up, toting them around in bags and posing them on Instagram just does not achieve that for your Chihuahua. So there we have it. Those are the reasons why we don't encourage people at Chihuahua School and Chihuahua Power to dress up their dogs. Really sorry if you don't agree and you're upset by the message, but I'm not going to apologize for it. and because I deal and I work with Chihuahua behavior, and my job is to rehabilitate some of these dogs with really severe behavior issues. That's basically what I do. And manhandling and pushing our dogs into outfits and clothes and posing them and not letting them be dogs and reach their potential is having a huge impact on Chihuahua behavior. So as ever, if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe to our channel, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.